going to go out and vote September 21st.
On Monday the 20th at 10:35 a.m., Allison Campbell with the Community Foundation of Ocala, Marion County will be Tom's guest to tell us about Give for Marion, a 24-hour online giving event September 21st from 10 a.m. to the 22nd, 10 a.m. Support local charities by going online to giveformarion.com or giveformarion.org. Again, be sure to listen at 10:35 Monday, September 20th. Brought to you by the Community Foundation and WOCA The Source.
Bonjour, and welcome to the French Riviera, full of dirty, rotten scoundrels like me. We are live on stage at Ocala Civic Theater now through September 19th. It is a musical comedy tale of the movie you know and love. We sing, we dance, we steal from the ladies. We do the hustle, all in a day. No? Call 352-236-2274 and get your tickets to the musical Dirty, Rotten Scoundrels at the OCT. Au revoir.
You're getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros. Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
Two Men in a Truck.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. It's time to get that new look started. Let's get rid of those sun-damaged ends and faded out color and get into something rich and vibrant. Humidity is not your hair's friend. It causes your hair to capture moisture and leaves it looking dry and unhealthy. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. So let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too. 351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon at 351-5358. That's 351-5358.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hey, Mid-Florida, have you checked this week's ad for Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens? Here's a sneak peek for some excellent specials for early fall. First off, fall veggies. They've arrived. Too many to name here just to know if you want veggies. Bob has them in the jumbo 4-pack, just $4.99. Here's a hot special. It's Bob's favorite, Mexican firebush. Hummingbirds love them, and they're only $19.99. Check out those fall garden mums, many colors. You can get 6 for just $29.99. And that azalea closeout continues. All azaleas, large and small, dozens of colors, are 50% off. It's a great time to plant trees, and you always get Bob's super low prices. Plus, when you buy one, you get a second one for half price. So don't forget to check the ad, then head on over to Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Southeast 38th Street in Ocala, daily till 4, Saturdays till 3, and the same blooming location for almost 70 years.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks on a Wednesday. Coming up this Friday, a new show will debut on Fridays at 10:30. That's called What's the Line with Kevin Stone. He is a sports handicapper of football. He's running at about a 60% win rate right now, which is really, really good. And anything 60 and above is a good win rate for handicapping of football. He handicaps college and professional football. He will handicap 6 games every Friday. One of the games will always include a Florida team, whether it be at the college level or the professional level. Kevin Stone joins us on the phone right now. Kevin, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning. What's going on, Tom?
This is one of those things where sports betting is starting to be is something that is legal now in Florida, although it's still there's some court cases going on. Sports betting is now is legal through the Seminole Indian tribe casinos, the tribal casinos in Tampa, Hollywood, Immokalee, all around the state of Florida where there's a Seminole casino So for a lot of people, this is going to be an avenue that they can now maybe make some, make a little cash. And a lot of people, don't understand what we mean by handicapping of, sports betting, football games. What do you mean by what's the line? What do you mean by the over-under? What do you mean by against the spread or on the money line? Will you be explaining all of this to our listeners come Friday when your show debuts?
Yes, sir. Yeah. That's the plan, especially at least in the first, the opening week. We can go, definitely go over like kind of the beginning where we do the ground rules and the basics, explain what an over-under is. If somebody's minus 17, we'll explain that they have to win by 17. The other team is plus 17. I mean, we'll go over all that. We don't want to probably dumb it down every single week. But, I think at least at the beginning we should, definitely go over and get people familiarized with the whole, process and concept.
Give people, let people know what a push is and what over-unders is. What we mean when we say Tom hit a 9-team parlay over the weekend.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
Let's be honest. To hit a 9-team parlay is kind of difficult unless you're doing the directional school weeks in college football, which is why I did it, because it was the directional school weeks in college football.
Yes,
let's talk a minute about a win rate, though. When I say you're about 60% on the year, you actually, if it hadn't have been for last weekend, you'd be well above that, but you took it on the chin last weekend.
Yes, I sure did. I was feeling real good about myself. I was hitting about 73% the first couple of weeks of college, which I do a little bit better at. Week one, I'm kind of like your boy Galen. That week one of the pros, that's tough stuff. I mean, when you're not really, you haven't seen anybody play. You're kind of familiar with players, but players and coaches move around so often. Hopefully I can clean that up a little bit. But yeah, I took it on the chin. I think the gambling guys got me a little bit. I missed one by a half a point on an over/under, and then I had a game where the A&M starting quarterback gets hurt on the first series of it. And maybe, they didn't cover that spread.
Let me tell you something. That A&M game was one of my 9 games on my 9-team parlay. I was sweating bullets all the way through the fourth quarter in that football game.
You were. Especially when that touchdown got called back from the quarter.
Yeah. It was not.
Yeah.
So let's talk for a minute about the inclusion of Florida teams. You will every week have either a college game or a pro game that involves one of the Florida schools or one of the Florida pro teams. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, that is. And I'll actually go ahead and give you a little preview. Friday nights has usually been reserved for high school football, but it seems like the last couple of years there's always a game or two on Friday, and this happens to be UCF going to take on Louisville at Louisville, and I will have something to go over with that game. So we'll have right off the bat a Friday night UCF.
So right off the bat, we'll have a UCF game that we'll be handicapping. Now,
yes,
this is you're not telling anybody, that you're making them any money or anything. You're just giving your opinion on what you think is the outcome of games compared to what Caesars. I believe we're using Caesars Palace. Is that the area, the line you're using? And you're not guaranteeing people will win or lose. You're just giving them your best advice on where the lines are set and everything. So there's no look. If you take a gamble and it doesn't pay off, Kevin's not saying he's 100%. He's saying he's giving you the best information he has on how to look at individual games. Is that correct?
That is 100% correct. It's there are no guarantees. It's almost like spinning a roulette wheel. You could have 7 reds in a row. It does not mean that black's going to hit the next time. So there are things that can just happen. All we do is just try to make our best, most informed decision on this, and that's why it's different than a roulette wheel. You're not just flipping a coin. You can, I always say there's a difference between gambling and sports betting, because I feel like there's some education involved in it.
Give us a little bit of what goes into say the UCF Louisville game. Give us a little bit of insight in what goes into your preparation for you to make a decision on a game like that.
Well, it's watching it. It's watching both teams. I was able to, be fortunate enough to see the first week of the UCF and play in Boise State. So, eyeballs on the game is actually the best. I saw Ole Miss and Louisville play that same opening weekend. But, then it's also just getting on, different websites. I mean, the old days it was, newspapers and things like that, but you don't need that anymore. You could read up on, you can go to the team's website. You can, get injury reports. Now, the injury report on college is definitely not near as accurate as pro ball. It's like they really make a point on the NFL to put all those injuries, whereas sometimes college you really don't know. But, just basically stats and then, coming up with just sometimes just a gut feeling.
A lot of times I make a bet on a gut feeling, but there is research. You go over injury reports and you see matchups and what offenses are running against defenses. So there's a lot that goes into it. And I know you're kind of a football junkie. You like all sport. You like all sports, but you're a football junkie, and you've been handicapping now. How many years have you been handicapping and at a successful rate?
Yeah, probably 5 years, 7 years.
5 to 7 years. So that's pretty good win rate. Pretty good win rate.
I've got 3 years of documented where I've gone 58 or above.
58% or above. So that's not bad.
For 3 years, I've actually documented. I'd say I was kind of just bouncing around the other couple of years, and I learned a lot. I learned maybe to me that maybe a lot of those parlays are sucker bets. So that's where Vegas makes those big buildings.
Wait, not a lot of those parlays. Almost every one of them are sucker bets.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
but
they don't call it a teaser for nothing, right?
But, I like those. I like the little prop bet stuff and everything. I do a lot of preseason season totals. Over under win rates and everything. But those are already done now. So now we're dealing with every week, and you'll be doing this show every week, 10:30 a.m. Here up until the last Friday will be the Friday before the Super Bowl. And I'm sure with that one game, we'll be talking about prop bets and stuff. So we got a busy year.
Exactly right.
We got a busy year coming up of football. I look forward to you being here with What's the Line with Kevin Stone every Friday morning at 10:30. You going to take calls from people so you can help them understand what's going on?
Yes, sir. I look forward to it. Definitely. I'd love that. So if they got any other games that we didn't mention in our stick, throw them out there. If I have any information, I might not count it toward my overall win-loss total, but I'll give you the best I can, or I'll be 100% completely honest and say, look, I don't know either.
I didn't look at that game and got no idea. Hey, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Yeah, exactly.
Kevin, thanks so much for checking in with us, and we'll see you Friday at 10:30.
All right. Thanks, Tom. I can't wait.
We'll be right back after this timeout. 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
International Airport. This is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
California voters have spoken and rejected the Governor Gavin Newsom recall. Roughly 2/3 of the Golden State voters decided to keep the Democrat in power.
We said yes to all those things that we hold dear as Californians, and I would argue as Americans: economic justice, social justice, racial justice, environmental justice, our values where California's made so much progress. All of those things were on the ballot this evening. And so I'm humbled and grateful to the millions and millions of Californians that exercise their fundamental right to vote and express themselves so overwhelmingly by rejecting the division, by rejecting the cynicism, by rejecting so much of the negativity that's defined our politics.
USA Radio News.
In the last 12 months, the Federal Reserve has added over $4 trillion to their balance sheet. It's led to an explosion in financial assets. Stocks, bonds, commodities, cryptocurrencies, housing prices have all exploded higher. But the Federal Reserve can't keep this going forever. This is unsustainable. It's why you need Advantage Gold. We teach people how to own physical gold and silver the right way. Call 800-900-8000. We don't pay celebrities millions of dollars. We pass that value on to you. It's why we're number one. Call 800-900-8000 now. Speak with one of our experts and learn how. We'll send you a free gold kit and a copy of my national best-selling book, The Great Devaluation. Call 800-900-8000. That's 800-900-8000. Get the best information, the best process, the best service, the best value. Call 800-900-8000.
Shamrock Security Systems, 629-3223. Shamrock Security Systems is located here in Ocala, Florida. Shamrock Security Systems is a top-rated alarm company offering 24/7 monitoring, video surveillance, fire and flood protection. You'll sleep a little better once the job is done. Shamrock Security Systems for over 31 years. 629-3223. Get a 100% free quote from Shamrock Security. 629-3223.
The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at